Okie dokie, boys and girls. So with that, I completed 1 year of running every day. And that was one of the most painful 5Ks I've done in my life. It took me almost 40 minutes, not quite. But yeah, I am definitely feeling the 50 kilometers from yesterday. But I just want to talk a little bit about what the 365 days of running consistently have taught me, right? And that's mainly that, well, you can always do something, right? I've been talking about this a lot on this channel, but the mindset of you can do something every day really came from the running part. The running part is also the reason I started training every day. So it wasn't vice versa. I first started running every day and then I realized, wait, for training, there is also something I can do every day, right? And then from training, everywhere in life, I started thinking more like that. Like, people tell themselves a lot that they can't do something, but I feel like in many cases they're wrong, right? They're trying to convince themselves that they can't do anything, that they're powerless, because that's a valid excuse not to try at all, right? It's a valid excuse to stay on the couch and do nothing at all. While in reality, in many cases, you are able to do something. So for example, it's not always, right? If I were to try a squat with 100 kilos on my back today, I would fucking die because I am barely, I am not even able to bend my legs while standing today. So of course I'm just gonna fucking die and fail right there. But there's other stuff, right, that I'm still able to do. Like, if I were to ask myself, can I train today? Or if people were in my situation, and they ask themselves, can I train today? They would say, no, I can't train today. Today I cannot do anything. But in those cases, I feel like it's a matter of, well, they're basically lying to themselves because yes, you are able to train. Today I'm going to do some stretches, perhaps do some push-ups instead because it was supposed to be a leg day. But there's, even if it might not have been your original plan, there's something that you can do. And oftentimes, people just convince themselves because then they get the easy way out, right? They don't have to do anything. But I would say try to avoid it as much as possible, even if you don't train every day, right? I love training, I love running, I love being physically active. It's my passion. So I'm serious about this. I do this every day, right? But if it's just a pastime hobby of yours, even then, right, you can tell yourself, like, okay, I'm going to do something 2 times a week, right? Something, at least something 2 times a week. And then when you're there on Saturday, well, then you have no excuses anymore. You're going to have to do something on Saturday and Sunday, right? But you hold yourself accountable to that. And that's how you're going to progress in the end, because it's the consistency, the fact that you keep doing something, you keep hammering away at something, eventually you're going to break the wall. But if if you stop hammering at the wall is never going to break, is it? So yeah, that's it. That's like the most important lesson I learned from running every day. You are capable. You can do something all the time, even though you think you can't. Right? You just have to look for it. You have to be willing to look for an activity that you can still do. Somehow for you to grab control of a situation and put some effort into it, because that's how you grow. And I'm gonna quit yapping here. Perhaps I'll do. I don't know if I'm gonna show my stretches. I don't think it's very interesting, but most likely I'm gonna do some push-ups afterwards. So I'll put some clips of that, and then we can talk again. So let's get started. Okie dokie. So the boring stretching is done. 3 rounds of 30 seconds and then some other stuff. And well, like I said, it's the boring stuff. I don't like doing it, but because I did it today, I'm gonna be better tomorrow. And that's the most important part. So now I'm gonna do actually not push-ups, I'm gonna do some lean planche first. Because, well, we might as well use the opportunity of not having any force in our body to do some endurance work instead of power stuff instead. And tomorrow is gonna be a push day, so tomorrow I'm gonna do lean planche as well. But we might as well do it today already. So yeah, a couple sets, I think 3 sets, and then perhaps some push-ups as well. And that's gonna be a quick and easy workout today, but a workout nonetheless. So I'm gonna try and do 30 seconds of lean planche hold here. I'm gonna set a timer every 2 minutes to do a set, so we have 1.5 minutes of rest. And yeah, we'll go from there. Time out. I am unable to straighten my legs in a push-up position. What is this? Okay. We're gonna have to do tuck planche, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be better because I can't straighten my legs. Alright, probably tuck planche, 20 seconds is enough. I don't really know, but we'll see. Alright, that's 25 seconds. Whew, 2 more sets. Let's do some dips because I'm not gonna be able to do push-ups. I can't straighten my legs, but dips should be possible. Alright, I just thought of something. Next time someone tells you that you're skipping legs and only doing planche, tell them that the planche works legs as well. Show them this video because basically right now my legs are the limiting factor in the planche, which is kind of funny, But anyway, I'm gonna do some dips here instead so that I don't have to straighten my legs. A set every 2 minutes, I think. Again, just some light work today. Couple reps, maybe 20 for a couple sets. And that's gonna be it for today. So let's enjoy this final exercise. Alright. Yeah, that's easy. Catching myself after the dips is the most difficult part. That's 30. Let's do 40 reps for the last set. Alright, that's it for today. 40 reps at the end. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's workout. An easy workout, it's gonna be a theme of the workouts in the next couple days, because I do want to recover properly from this run. But just a quick summary of what I've been saying today. As long as you are conscious, you have the ability to do something productive. And if you tell yourself that you haven't got the ability to do anything, I think you're pretty much lying to yourself, to be honest. Because let's say you want to do some upper body stuff, and you can't, your upper body is paralyzed. Well, do some lower body stuff instead, Even if it's not directly going towards your goal, you're still exerting yourself and also reinforcing yourself mentally to keep on taking action. Vice versa as well. You want to do lower body stuff, but you can't, do some upper body stuff. Is your whole body paralyzed, Are you bedridden and can't move a muscle? Blink your fucking eyes, because it's not about the action that you are taking, it's about what that action is doing for you. And oftentimes, there is also a mental benefit to doing something. So if you are completely bedridden, right, and your goal is to one day run a marathon or bench press 100 kilos, blinking your eyes isn't gonna get you there, right? You're not gonna get a 100-kilo bench by blinking your fucking eyes. But it's the fact that you're so powerless, let's say, in that situation, and that you are still taking action consciously, you're still doing something towards your goal, something that you wouldn't have done if you didn't have the goal, right? And just doing that is going to give you a mental advantage. It's going to keep the goal alive in your head. It's going to keep your hopes up to one day get that goal. And, having that thing of, oh shit, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I have this goal and this goal is important to me. That's very fucking powerful. So you can always do something productive every day. And that's why I think training every day, running every day is so powerful. It's basically like this way of training has taught me that principle. So yeah, that's the summary for today. I'm gonna stop yapping here, have some breakfast, have a shower, and see you tomorrow for push day. I guess today was a push day as well, but I think there will be no pistol squats for a while. But don't worry, they will come back, and they will come back stronger than ever. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.